Hello guys and welcome back to my channel for something slightly different today. Today we are going to be talking about a tactic that I have personally been using in my Pentagon save, and I thought that it was far too good to not share with you guys. So we're going to break the tactic down. I'm going to show you how I got on in this season with Santos, and you are not going to believe some of the facts and figures from this season. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So guys, before we kick things off, I wanted to introduce you to this Santos team that I have been using in my Pentagon Challenge. They are sensational. I was so happy when I landed the Santos job episodes and episodes ago, and we've had the opportunity to do and win and be sensational in this fantastic 1 year spell. Since we've been in Santos, we've managed to achieve what we needed to do on the continent. We won the Copa Libertadores final, but it wasn't just the Copa Libertadores that we won this season. Oh no, we were eligible for a total of 6 trophies, and we managed to bring home 5 of them. So the season kicks off with the Sao Paulo State Championship. That's what happens in Brazil. They play like regional championships. We managed to win that for the second season in a row. Following that, or during that period, we played the Recopa Santander Sudamericana. We were the current Copa Sudamericana holders. We took on River Plate, who were the current were the Copa Libertadores holders, and we managed to wipe the floor with them, despite our board not caring about the result of that in the slightest. But we won it regardless. We then played in the Brazilian Super Cup, ourselves current reigning league champions versus Palmeiras, the current cup holders, and we managed to win that one as well. As the season continued, we managed to finish the league campaign retaining our title 12 points ahead of Palmeiras, and as you can see, we've got a pretty impressive goal difference of 67 plus 67 as well. It's much better than the next best team in the division. And of course, as you guys would have seen in the last episode of this Pentagon Challenge, we managed to beat Flamengo in extra time to secure the Copa Libertadores. Now, I'm not going to bore you too much about the Pentagon side of stuff, but I just want to show you this schedule, guys. Look at the amount of green in here. I understand Brazil has a very long season, which I think kind of skews the amount of goals that we scored and the amount of wins that we achieved. However, it's the percentages that I'm going to share with you guys that are going to blow your mind. So as you can see, we had a very successful start to the season until we lost 5-1 to Flamengo. That was in the opening game of the league campaign. Who'd have thought that the season would have started with a game against Flamengo, and the biggest game of the season would have been against the same team. We continued all the way through. So the season runs at a different time of year, as you can probably tell. We're playing games in May, June, July, absolutely flying through here. We have another month in July where we are completely unbeaten in the league, or in all competitions, only conceding 1 goal. Another way forward, we lose in the Brazilian Cup semi-final to Palmeiras. They did go on to win the title, but as you can see, moving forward, a draw with Palmeiras, a loss in the league to Palmeiras, a draw with Cruzeiro, we lost to Corinthians, and we lost to Palmeiras again in the season. Palmeiras were the only team to beat us twice. We absolutely smashed everyone else. As you can see, there are some big results in here. 4-2s, 4-0s, 6-0s, 5-1s. We've absolutely annihilated the competition. So I've got some stats here, guys. I'm just going to refer to my notes. So in total this season, we have played 76 games of football. People did tell me that the Brazilian schedule was massive, and I completely agree. 76 games. However, we won 67 of those, coming out with an incredible win percentage of 88.16%. In these games, we managed to score a grand total of 218 goals, conceding 53, coming out at an average goals per game of 2.87. It is just phenomenal, and some of that, pretty much all of that, is down to the tactic. So then guys, since our fantastic season with Santos, we have moved on in our Pentagon Challenge. If you've not seen yesterday's episode of the Pentagon Challenge, we are now in South Africa with the Kaiser Chiefs. That's why the screen looks a little bit different. That's why it's yellow instead of black and white. This is the tactic though, and I'm going to break things down. I'm going to go through roles, each role. We're going to go through all the tactical style and all of that, because obviously I know you guys who play on PC, there will be a download link to this tactic in the description, so you can go and check that out. However, I understand there are guys on Xbox who will need to see all of the individual roles because the files do not compute over to the Xbox or mobile versions. So starting things off, we have a goalkeeper as a sweeper keeper on attack. Obviously the dark green instructions are the ones that come with the role. Anything in the lighter green is stuff that I've added, so you will need to do that as well. But sweeper keeper on attack, and the wing back on the right hand side, he comes with run wide with the ball and get further forward. And the additional ones that have been added to him are mark tighter, tackle harder, and shoot less often. To add these, you just click the edit button, and then you will need to match this screen here. I'm not going to go through this for absolutely every position in the individual player instructions. I will show you what they are, but I'm not going to show you this screen in particular. So as you can see, mark tighter, tackle harder, shoot less often, and then obviously the ones that stick with the role as they were. That is the same for both left and right wing back. They are both the same, both same instructions. So obviously you need to add the shoot less often, tackle harder, and mark tighter. I play with two ball playing defenders as they come, both on defend, which just gives them take more risks and hold position. I have a deep lying playmaker on support, the support function. So they come with hold position, take more risks, and shoot less often. But the additions are mark tighter, tackle harder, and dribble more. In terms of the Mazzala, they are on support as well. Get further forward, stay wider, move into channels, and roam from position are the defaults of this Mazzala on support, but we've added dribble more. Inside forwards on both left and right side, they come with dribble more, cut inside with the ball, take more risks, and cross less often. We've added tackle harder and mark tighter to those guys as well. That is the same on the left and on the right. Then we have the advanced playmaker on attack. For me, this is a key position in this team. They come with take more risks, dribble more, and shoot less often. And then the added ones are move into the channels and roam from position. And finishing things off, we have the advanced forward who comes with move into channels and get further forward. And we've added the additional mark tighter and tackle harder. In terms of the tactical style on the left hand side, we start with a mentality of positive. And then whilst we are in possession, we play with a fairly narrow attacking width. We pass into space. The underlap on the left and the right, this has to come down to one of the guys who's been in my stream and has submitted a tactic onto my tactic tester series. He said try the underlaps, and he is completely accurate. The underlaps on both left and right is a fantastic little trait, and it works an absolute treat for this team. We also play out from defense. We have much shorter passing directness, a slightly higher tempo, never wasting time. We work the ball into the box with low crosses. We run at the defense, and we are more expressive. In terms of in transition, we counter press, we counter attack when we've won possession, and we distribute to both fullbacks. And in terms of out of possession, we use the offside trap. We have a much higher line of engagement. We have a standard defensive line. We force opposition to the outside. We use tighter marking. We press extremely urgently, prevent the short goalkeeper distribution. And naturally, as you probably noticed from all the tackle harder, we get stuck in. So then guys, that is the tactic all laid out for you. I hope you find it useful, and I hope this is a very nice formation for you guys to use in your saves. If you are intending to use this either via the download or by setting it up yourself, please do let me know down in the comments section. I'd love to see who would use this formation in their own saves. I think it's fantastic. It's worked fantastically well for me at Santos, and I'll be carrying it through to South Africa in my Pentagon Challenge with the Kaiser Chiefs. But that's where I'm going to leave things for today, guys. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like on it down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, guys, because I'm bringing out daily Football Manager content. Looking forward to doing some more Wonder Kids and tactical stuff in the near future alongside my Pentagon series. But until next time, guys, take care, and I'll see you very soon.